Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. If you haven't seen the channel before, just subscribe, it only takes a second, we've got all kinds of things going on. I'm halfway through another video at the moment. I'm just taking the cylinder head to pieces for the Volkswagen van behind me, and I had a bit of a problem. The valves, it's an 8 valve engine, the valves right down these holes here, it's an overhead valve engine. The problem I've got is I've got a big valve compressor. It's great, really powerful, but it won't go down the holes, so it won't compress the valves. And I've got a really nice dainty one for doing like a modern 16 valve engine or even a motorcycle engine. That'll go down the holes, but it won't compress the valves, because these valves, if you take a look, the springs are actually, they're double sprung and they're really strong. So that wouldn't do it either. It was wobbling all over the place, it was going to let it go. So I've made this. So I'll just do a quick video on showing it to you. I made it out of a piece of aluminium round bar. I've got a dint in the top of it, bored a hole down the middle, and just slotted a hole in the side. So what that does now, it fits perfectly down each valve hole, no problem at all, straight down. But instead of using the over-centre lever type thing, I can actually use, I'll show you, I've tried it out already and it works. You just tip the head on its side, I'll try and do it so you can see on the camera. Come on. There we go. Just use a G-cramp, it works great. So all I'm doing, put that on the back of the valve, make sure it's good and square. Wind the G-cramp in so it locates. That's for the purpose of the little, the dimple on the front of it. It's going to take up nicely, again making sure it's on, and then just wind the G-cramp on. And then I can just put a screwdriver in there, poke the collets up, and out it comes. So that's enough. And it's also really secure. Look, I can pick it up by it, dead heavy duty. If you don't do what I've just done. There we go. Let's get the torch out so I can see through it. Poke. Poke. Come on, get off. This collet's got oil on them still. Being a bit of a pest. There we go. That's the collets off. And they're nice and controlled, no massive snap when the thing goes over centre. Wind it out, and that's that valve removed. How good is that? I only made it because through necessity, it wasn't on purpose. And it's about the best valve compressor I've ever had for doing jobs like this. It works great. So we just unwind it, make sure it's all well. Tip the head on its side. Off. That's that gone. We're going to end up with 2 collets, which, because I'm wearing rubber gloves, are going to fly everywhere just to be annoying. 1, 2. And what cylinder are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, over here. Poke the valve out. There's the 2 springs. And with any luck, if it's going to play. Put the carbon on this valve. Filthy horrible engine, this. Come on, go. Well, you get the idea, the valve's out, I'm going to have to clean that to get it through. It's absolutely filthy. But at the end of the day, I mean, all I used was a lathe and a milling machine. You could do this with a piece of tube, or even an old socket, but I'll tell you what, it works great. That's just decompressed that in no time at all. Never mind the fact the valve's stuck, that's a different problem. But yeah, all I did, measured the hole that the bucket goes into, one of these fellas. You can see this is just ever so slightly smaller. Slots in, wind the G-cramp up, job done. Simple as that. Make one, it works.